It's a strange decision, but not surprising, because we know now the courts are operating under very difficult circumstances. We can understand what is happening with the judiciary and all the institutions of government, because now the orders of General Kaguta Museveni and the statements he has been issuing are reverberating everywhere. General Museveni and his son, all the statements they have been making, all the statements they have been making, as I've said, have got a chilling effect on all the processes in all the institutions of government. So we are not surprised, we are not shocked by this decision, which is quite ambiguous and a bit paradoxical. Paradoxical in a sense that the magistrate recognizes that she has jurisdiction to entertain the matter regarding Dr. Besigye's rights. But surprisingly, she goes ahead to say, no, you know, these are matters which can be handled by a higher court, the High Court. Secondly, that she has stayed the proceedings on account of the deteriorating health of Dr. Kizza Besigye. But she makes no orders as to the interventions that can be made to save Besigye's life, because that is really paradoxical. The moment court recognizes that Besigye is in a dire state of health, the only logical thing, I think it is axiomatic that what comes next is an order that please take him to a better facility where his health can be managed. Now the proceedings have been stayed for 6 months. The proceedings have been stayed, yes, for 60 days, for 2 months. For what? Then you order that Dr. Besigye be taken to a hospital with better facilities to properly manage his life so that he returns after 60 days to continue with the trial. She has said that Besigye is actually in a situation where he cannot stand the trial because of the poor health, that he can't stand the trial. What intervention have you made? What remedy have you offered? So 60 days to go to then to do what? Then again, paradoxical in the sense that she has extended the bail for Dr. Besigye, well knowing that he cannot enjoy the benefit of the bail. She knows that. And it is really disturbing to us that she distanced herself from interrogating the issues regarding his non-appearance today. Because there was an order. The last time we appeared here, the order was very clear. Prisons authorities are hereby commanded to produce Dr. Besigye today, the 20th of February, fair ruling. We come here this morning, all signs are very clear that Besigye is not going to be brought. And indeed, we enter court, some prison warder shows up, a question is put to her, please, where is Dr. Besigye around? No. And the magistrate does not inquire as to why Besigye is not brought here. He said, maybe I'll try to find out later and see why he is not here. That is really shocking. But finally, the fact that she would not draw the nexus between this matter and the violation of Dr. Besigye's rights. Because that's one aspect which really surprised us. That the violations we are talking about did not happen in this case and did not happen within our area of jurisdiction. That's rather shocking. At least on that one, she should have been bold enough to say, yes, this honorable court takes cognizance of the fact that Dr. Besigye cannot enjoy the benefit of the orders that were given by this honorable court to admit him to bail, because he was granted bail and his liberty is curtailed unjustifiably and unlawfully. So these are matters that warranted the intervention of court to at least interrogate and investigate to find out why a person who was granted bail cannot enjoy those liberties. And she couldn't say anything about that. And you simply extend bail to somebody whom you know that he's before court, is incarcerated somewhere else, that bail is extended. Isn't this court bothered about making illusory orders? You have what we call nugatory orders, an order which has got no legal effect. Because now the question of bail, how is he going to enjoy it? So it has been rendered nugatory. But as I said on the outset, we know they are no longer in charge of all these processes. It's the same situation that happened before Justice Singiza yesterday. What has happened here is a trend. Now that actually even in Parliament, the caucus has been summoned to begin amending the law. So we know General Museveni and his family are in control of the process, and all these other agencies and institutions of government are just waiting for marching orders. They are just being frog marched and stampeded. So I think the courts are waiting for further orders. Parliament is also waiting for orders from General Museveni, just like any other agencies. That is the absurd situation we find ourselves in as a country. But we shall not tire from fighting for justice to prevail, for the rule of law, and for the Constitution to have significance. We are going to continue with this fight, and again we are going back to the drawing board to chart a new course, because we know once one door closes, of course we have to open another. Yesterday, High Court, they told us to write to them today to ask for a date when they will be giving us the ruling. We are going back to Justice Singiza and knock at his door and ask him, please, when are you delivering the ruling? You told us today, you'll be telling us that the ruling will be delivered on such and such a day. And maybe he indicated that it will not be beyond the 25th. Okay, fine. Between now and 25th, what's going to happen to Dr. Besigye's life? Between now and 25th, how about the liberties he's supposed to enjoy and so on and so forth? So we are going to knock at the other doors. So, we are going to explore other options within the law. We are not going to give up. The fight is on. Thank you.